At night, when all the other engines are tucked away in their sheds, you'll still hear the sound of an engine's whistle and the clickety-clack of train wheels turning. This is the sound of the post train. One train is pulled by Thomas and the other by Percy, as their loads are too heavy for one engine to do the work alone. Here, the engines pull the train through the silent stations, pulling their precious loads. On a clear night, you'll see a moon shining. Often, Thomas and Percy cannot even see the stars. But whatever the weather, lamps along the track had light their way. One day, Percy was waiting. The main line train was late. At last, Henry arrived. Sorry, he puffed. The mailboat from the mainland was delayed. Come on, Percy, said his driver. Let's make up for lost time. That's all Percy did. The sun was already rising to greet the day. Never mind, puffed Percy. It's nice to be up and about when it's the start of a new day. Percy was not alone for long. Father, he said, it's that whirly-bird Harold. Good morning, wailed Harold. I thought he said railways were out of date. Actually, Lee had told you that railways are out of date. You gotta give everyone their stamps back. Percy was too tired to explain. Bird brain, he muttered. Good morning, Percy, said Duck. You're up early this morning. No, you're wrong, sighed Percy. I'm tired. tired and late. He rolled in the shed to fall asleep almost before his buffers touched the bar. His driver and firemen decided to start out early this evening. And then later, Percy had met Thomas. "Thank goodness I have a chance to speak to you," he said. A man had just complained the mailperson they had just complained to Sir Topham Hatt about the delay last night. "But that wasn't my fault," said Percy. "I know," said Thomas, "but this mail person won't listen. Tonight we're just gonna have to make this up." The engines were just leaving when the Herald hovered in. "I say, you two, there's news flying about." "Where?" asked Percy. "All over the place. They're going to scrap the mail train and use me instead. Wings work wonders, you know. Always. Rubbish," huffed Thomas. That night, all the engines had made up for lost time. So Thomas and Percy steamed through the station, making good time where they went. Then At the station, there was a man looking cold and worried. He had missed his train home. "We can give you a ride," said Thomas's driver, "but it will rather be more uncomfortable." "Thank you," said the man. "Things were all just better than just sitting here." The next morning, Percy was just chugging down the line as he then arrived at the airfield. There, he saw Harold. He was looking glum. "What's the matter, Lazy Wings?" asked Percy. "Too tired to fly?" "The wind's too strong," murmured Harold. "I've been grounded." "You need rails," laughed Percy. "They work wonders, you know. Always." That night, all the engines were at the station. Sir Topham Hatt was reading them a note. It was from the man who had missed his train home. "Everyone says that you two are both really useful engines. And most importantly, I'd tell you that the mail train was the pride of the line."